Hello everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. In today's video, I will be sharing right here, stripping our entry archway. It's in our entryway when you first come into the cottage, and it goes right into our living room. So big reveal, it is finished, turned out absolutely beautiful. And also there will be the drapes reveal, as well as some vintage inspired retail shopping. Just a few things, not too much there. But I worked really hard on this archway. I had to strip it like 4 to 5 times. It was quite the job. And the drapes, I couldn't be more thrilled with them. It's all starting to come together little by little. And then next week we will continue on. All of the painting will be finished, and the new furniture pieces will be moved into the living room as well. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Okay, we have a mess everywhere. Let's see when I tell you I cannot move out, I'm showing you my mess right here. This is real, just a real problem is what it is. Okay, so I have the citrus strip up here on the archway. And look at that big bubble. We're gonna pop it. Okay, let's pop it. It's too big to leave alone. Look at that. Ooh. Let's do it again. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, as you can see, this is the first layer of paint, and we have more underneath. Again, 4 to 5 times I had to apply the citrus strip to get everything off. What a job. You know, when you're looking up, right, it's really hard work. It's hard on the back of the neck. But it turned out beautifully. You will see here in a moment. Okay, all of the paint is stripped off. Just look. Look how easy that was, right? Oh, so much work. I'm showing you mess again in my entryway. I'm keeping it real. There's no hiding things at this point. Too much going on. Now the painting will be finished this week. Excuse me. Here's the wood stain. I also placed this on our window and the door in the living room. It is black cherry. General Finishes. I'm not really one for the cherry finish, but it's just different. That's all I can say. It's different. I really like it. So this is the first coat. I don't think I will be placing 2. Okay, see that line up there? I will be sharing a staining hack in this video. You definitely, if you're one that likes to stain things, you're going to want to stay tuned in for the hack. So I just apply a layer of stain. And again, this wood just seems to be working a little bit differently than that of the windowsill. So I will just be going over it one time with the stain. So you just apply it and wipe it off with a tissue. I use a Purdy paintbrush. And the black cherry just really, it's different. It's different than your usual cherry tone. So again, we will be coming back for the hack on the arch. So when we apply stain, it doesn't always go on exactly how we wish it would, right? So here's this little piece of steel wool. It's just 0. The steel wool is. It's actually 0, but you know. And I'm just going to dip it in some water. So there's no need to go and do a resand or whatever it is we do when our stain doesn't go right. You just dip the steel wool in water and gently go over the area that needs to be corrected. I kid you not, it is just this simple. And then you wipe it off with a cloth. So what I decided to do is just all over the arch, I went over different areas with the steel wool and water and just gave it like an aged look effect. And if it's too light, well then just get a paintbrush out and put some more stain on and wipe it off. Now here, it's kind of gooky, you know, too much stain in this area. So again, just dip it in the water. I'm not on a chair. I'm literally reaching up. Thank goodness I'm a tall girl. And then you just wipe it off. So simple. Here's another spot right here. See how it just got a little bit too gooky. I'm sure there's another word for it, but I'm just saying gooky. Now see how it really lightened up? No worries. Can just go right back over that with a brush. And then wipe it off with the tissue. But I don't even know if I'm going to do that because I'm really, I'm liking this aged look on the wood. So I will just be going over all the little trim pieces that just have a bit too much for my liking with the steel wool and water, and then go over it with my cloth. And with this method, this hack, you can just really make stain look fabulous as far as trying to get that aged look on a piece of wood. So I just want to share here how the outside arch is really, it's just going to go perfectly with the door, right, and the window. And only these 3 pieces were stripped and refinished because I just want to draw just a special attention to this room. Now it's time for polyacrylic. It's by Minwax. It can be purchased pretty much anywhere. It's clear. And there's many, there's gloss or semi-gloss. But this is where the candied look comes in. And it really just enhances the texture and color of the stain. Now, I did point out there when using polyacrylic, sometimes you can get, it looks like milk, these little white milk streaks. Just gently go over it with your brush to make that go away, because when it dries, if that white milky piece is there, it's going to stay there, and you don't want that. So to the right, there's no poly yet, and on the left, I have applied some. I will be putting 2 coats on the arch. Now we'll go back to the arch again for the real big reveal, just because there's so much going on in the following video. Now we're just gonna make our way over here to the front window because it's time to put up the designer drapes. So thrilled. Been waiting until since Christmas. Look, we're in June, almost July. Okay, this is the hardware that the curtain rods will go on. They were purchased from, this set was purchased from Pottery Barn. Took almost 2 months to get this. They were on back order. It is a double curtain rod. And what I love about it is in the back, all the hardware is hidden. So you have this decorative cover over the hook that is behind this piece, just to have the clear, I just really want that designer look, right? I don't want screws showing. I want everything covered and just looking pretty. So I have the skinny rod in the back, because this is a double curtain rod, and the rod in the back is like 0.75 inches, where the one up front is 1.25. It comes out about, I would say a good 6 inches from the wall. So now my sofa will have to come out a little bit, because when the drapes are on here, I don't want them to get smushed. So my sofa will come out a little bit further. And my lanterns, they are going to change as well. The position. Okay, here's the first set. Now, I did share these in a previous video. These were Facebook Marketplace find. They are vintage. It's the Vintage Home Collection. I think it's Perry, P-E-R-I, from JCPenney's many years ago. And I actually scored 8 of these panels for, I think it was $100 for all 8, which is a steal. Again, home collection, JCPenney's, Perry, or Perry, however, P-E-R-I. Because I know there are some still out there. These are very heavy, like an embroidery type tatting in a way. Just gorgeous. Now they're in the back because it's all about the layering. So we won't see all of this, but we will see a portion. These are the finials at the end. I just kept them flat for right now. Again, Pottery Barn. I'll probably play around and purchase a few different finials, but for right now I just wanted them flat. And they're heavy. So here is the rod up front. Very sturdy hardware. Sometimes when you get these curtain rods, you put weight on them, they just droop. Not these. They can handle it. Okay, so here we have the French Country Drapes by Sherry Klein. I absolutely love them. Oh, they're everything, everything. This room is just going to come together and just be that perfect, cozy French country feel. I moved the lanterns in. We'll go back to that. Up front, I wanted to share up at top of the step back cabinet. 3 prints. These were purchased many years ago from an antique store where many different booths are in there. And it was a book of these vintage botanicals and fruit. And I think they were like $20, $25. I don't remember. Very inexpensive. And then Aaron Brothers, a place in California, you could get frames. It was buy one, get one for a penny. So it worked out really good. And then the step back cabinet was Facebook Marketplace. Okay, here's the wallpaper, because we cannot forget about this wallpaper that is going to go up on the ceiling. And all of the colors, excuse me, minus the blue, of course, because I'm bringing in more blue, will be playing from this wallpaper that will be going up on the ceiling. And it's coming sooner than you think. We are just about finished here in the living room. So now I'm just going to share some newer, they're not vintage inspired decor pieces that I'm liking quite a bit. This is from Target. I'm loving all of the colors, the feel, the gold trim on the frame, because I am gravitating more towards the true vintage prints. But in this case, new retail works just as good. And again, this was purchased from Target, and they run out quite a bit of this print, and a lemon one as well. Okay, this is a basket that I picked up from Target. I love everything about this, the shape, the color. Goes perfect with all the warm tones that are taking place here in the living room. I like how it goes down in the front and the back with the handles. My husband's all, you already have a basket like that. And I'm like, no, I do not. It's different. You can never have too many baskets. This one's super sweet. I will share a link. It's in my Amazon storefront. The sweetest little cottage basket. This opens up. You can have anything come out of here. Greenery, just a lamp if you want to. It's just the most precious basket ever. So again, many of my items are Facebook Marketplace finds. And you know, there are some retail. This lamp is a Facebook Marketplace find. Love the green. I'm not quite sure what type of flower this is, if it's an Asian poppy or what it is, but I love it. The burlap shade. So I hope you all continue to visit next week.